Hi, I'm James Stanley, and I'm one of the musicians working on the I Will project for Make Some Noise. I Will is predominantly a music programme, but at its heart, it's more than that. It's about social action and it's about change. We talk to the young people from the couple of schools we've been working with in Stoke-on-Trent about two subjects: youth loneliness and transition. And we look to them for ideas about how we can change and we can help those that are struggling with those particular issues and difficulties. The specific goals set out by the participants we've been working with since September 2019 were that they wanted to create a series of videos or animations by the end of the year that told their story and that taught what they felt were important lessons that could help people that were in a similar situation to them. They worked so hard along with us over the course of many months, writing and crafting these stories that they wanted to tell, drawing up the storyboards for the animations, creating the characters that would be involved, and writing music and songs that they felt would aid the telling of those stories. And of course, it was always the intention for us to continue this creation process with them right up until the end, helping them to physically record the music themselves, create the animations, etc. But 2020 has been a year that none of us could expect, and so we've had to adapt and change our plans a little. And these videos, the series that we're going to be releasing over the next few weeks and months, are in part our way of trying to show some honour to the young people's incredible creativity, hard work, and the ideas that they came up with, to show them and other people what we've done over the last few months, but to show that what we've done is simply an extension of the work that they'd already put in. Because when lockdown happened initially, some things changed, other things stayed the same. So we couldn't physically go in and see these young people. We lost contact with them. It became very clear that we wouldn't be able to physically help them to record or animate any of the things that they'd come up with. But what stayed the same were the young people's ideas. They were still strong and they only became more relevant. And so our desire to help them to see those ideas come to life was stronger than ever too. And we felt like we were in a good position to springboard into action and to make sure that we could still fulfill the aims of their project. And so from our own personal spaces, myself and the rest of the creative team continue to work on those ideas. So the very first thing that we did was recorded a sketch, a little acoustic demo of the three songs that the young people had written, just so that we had a cemented version of the last time we heard them sing it and play it to us. So the melodies were exactly the same, the chords were exactly the same, and the lyrics were exactly the same. And we were conscious that we didn't want to change them too much. So once we had these songs, we were able to discuss as a creative team how we might be able to enhance them and how we might be able to bring them to life and make sure that those songs work with the visuals and the animations that we were also going to create with the young people's ideas. And from a musical point of view, this is where for me things started to change. Because the way that I would normally work would be helping the young people to record and produce those songs, maybe in lesson time when we've got lots of people trying to engage. I'm trying to make it as fun as possible, we're trying to get it done as quickly as possible. Once we've recorded something, we tend not to have very much time to change it or to think of other ways of doing things. What this process enabled us to do on this project was to have that time more as a creative thinker rather than a teacher. So to be able to spend the time on some of these songs that they really deserved, trying different sounds, different instruments, until we found something that worked with the visuals and which told the story properly. It meant that myself, the other musicians working on the project, and the animator were able to work really closely as a creative team. There were times where we did a whole section of work and then had to scrap everything because it just didn't tie together very cohesively. And that's something that we never would have had the opportunity to do if we were working to a very limited time constraint with a group of young people. What you will hear in the music and what you'll see in the animations when they're released in October is 100% the young people's ideas, dreams and visions, but we feel it's been given the time and the energy that it really deserves. And as a creative team, we just hope that the young people are as proud of the final product as they deserve to be, because they put in so much time, so much work, so much energy and so much heart, that we hope we've done them justice.